It helps if I have my head. What is this dude doing? That is not the road. NPC, you're not gonna fit through there. That's not the road. Look at this guy. He's trying to get through here. He's not gonna fit. That's hilarious. You see this NPC? This keeps backing his car up, running it forward, backing his car up, running it forward. He clearly knows that one, that's not the road. It's like the sidewalk. There he goes. I had to move for him. Alright guys, so in this episode we're going to be making the 1950 Chevy Fleetline from Fast and Furious 5, which is the car that Dom races in the Cuba scene. This is the car I made it on the brand new Broadway that they just put into the game. If you guys pay attention and look at this car, this is actually it's actually a Chevy Fleetline body that they put into the game. So this is going to be the closest you're going to get to a Chevy Fleetline. So of course it says there Classic Broadway. That's the one you're looking for. And then once you, the way to get this car is to go to your phone, and then you're gonna find it under Southern San Andreas, and then you're gonna look right up in here at the top under, or you're gonna hit two-door. Actually, a liar out of me, huh? I actually think if you hit featured, it would be there. Maybe not.
Enjoy your food, sweetie.
What are they doing?
And you're trying to trick Mom.
It's a two-door.
Like you were starving to death. The whole time you had food. You can probably.
Okay. So I made a liar out of me, guys. So to get this car, instead of going there, you're going to go to your phone, pull open your internet, and then you go into Legendary, okay? It's going to be over here in Legendary. It's the first one over here, the blue one. That's the one you want. It doesn't matter what color you choose. I guess white's fine for now. Dom's was white, so just pick that, and then go order now. Put in whatever garage you want to stick it in. Then hit X to complete your purchase. I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to buy it again. I already have one. So wait about 5-10 minutes, depending on your server. After you complete your purchase, wait about 5-10 minutes, and it's going to pop up a little message on the lower left-hand side of your screen, right above the map, that says this car has been delivered to whatever garage you stuck it in. When that happens, you're going to pull open your phone, and you're going to call your mechanic from your contacts. So you go to your phone, then pull open your contacts, and you're going to find your mechanic. There he is.
You're through to your garage. You need me to bring you a ride?
Yeah, I need you to bring me the car called the Broadway. And that Broadway is currently in my auto shop. Could you please bring it to my location? There we go. Scroll down, hit X. There we go. That's how you get it brought to you. But I'm not going to have it brought to me, obviously, because it's already right here. But that's how you would, guys, get it delivered to you if it wasn't right next to you. Alright, guys. Now, once he delivers it to you, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to bring it down here to your local Los Santos Customs for customization purposes. And let's just pull in here. What miracle do you want me to perform? Guys, you see there it says Classic Broadway. That's the one you want to get. I just showed you getting it from Legendary Motorsports. Alright guys, first thing you want to do with this build to go armor up 100%. Your body work, this is how your car is going to come stock. It's going to come, not without the blower at the hood, but that's weird. So your body work it's gonna come stock. This is how it's gonna come stock, minus the blower out the head. Not sure why that's not working. Maybe because I have the blower on. But anyway, so this is your stock bodywork. You're gonna come down 1, 2, 3, 4 to oh my hot rod. I removed that, alright, because Dom didn't have any of that up there, so just remove my hot rod, or oh my hot rod will remove all that for you.
Oh, thank you for saying.
And then next thing you're gonna go down to is race brakes. Make sure you get your race brakes on. Now your front bumper, you're gonna go down from your stock. You're gonna go down 1, 2 to the bumper bars. That's the one you want. And then for your rear bumpers, you want bumper bars back there. Okay, for now, make sure you come down here to level 4 EMS upgrade. Add your EMS upgrade to your car. Now, for your exhaust, this is what's coming with the car. I don't really like that, so I'm down 1, 2, 3 to the wide chrome tips. And then you don't need explosives on this vehicle, although this car did blow up after it caught fire, because remember, if you guys remember in the race scene, they put like something over his engine where it's like a ring and you can pull it out, and he attached it to the thing and they called it Cuban NOS. So if you remember, that causes his engine to like overheat, and I think the car eventually catches on fire. If I don't remember, if I remember right, I think it catches on fire. Yeah. So so the engine is there, the exhaust is there. I don't think you really want to blow it out. I'm just gonna leave that out for now, but I think the car does actually end up, I don't know if it blows up or just catches on fire, but regardless, it doesn't end too good for the car. Anyway, stock fenders is the one you want for the fenders. Hood, now for your hood, this is how your hood's gonna come stock, alright? When you first get the car, this is how it's gonna look, minus the fenders being removed from the front. So when you get that stock hood, you're gonna come down 1, 2, 3 to the dual filter blower. That's the one you want right there. Okay. Horns, your guys' choice. Lights, I just left those as stock. No neons. Now your livery, you don't have any livery on this vehicle. However, if you guys thought that you wanted to add this, you could. Dom's car, it's rusty, but it's not this rusty. It's just a little rust here and there. It's not anywhere near this bad as for his rust. So this is almost too much rust, which is why I didn't add it. But if you guys want to add that, you can. Because he did have rust, but not that big of a rust problem. He just had a little rust here and there. It was almost like primer, and then he had a little bit of rust here and there on the primer. So that's why I just went with white primer instead of all that. I just went with I just want no livery. And then I went with, now for my mirrors, I came down 2 to the old school mirrors. And then, yeah, we heard it. This you only need to steal it on the mirrors, and then plate. Any plate works for now. And then respray. Hello, whoever's watching. Leave a comment so I know you're there. I appreciate you checking out my video. Primary. We're building Dom's car from Fast and Furious 5. This is the car he races in Cuba. Alright, so it's a Chevy Fleetline in real life. Okay. So, alright guys, so the respray is next. So primary color, this is going to be a matte, and then you're going to find ice white. Now, your secondary color is going to be matte, you guessed it, ice white. And then for the roof accessories, she didn't have anything up here, so just leave it at none. You don't want to sell it. Now, your suspension, you guys know that I don't like when cars look like this, especially if they're a hot rod or a muscle car. There's no reason to have your car look like this on the wheels, just like dumb. So since it's a muscle car, I'm leaving it in stock or with just one under. Even street suspension would be acceptable, but just the way it sits on the tires, because this is a muscle car and it has like bigger tires in the back, I'm gonna just leave it on stock suspension, so it looks like that's the way I chose. So leave it stock suspension, at least that's the way I'm going to do it. You guys can choose what you want, but I'm leaving it in stock. The transmission, make sure you put the race transmission on here. Turbo, make sure you add your turbo. Visors, you didn't have one, so none. And then now for the wheels, wheel type, you're going to come down to not off-road, sport. You're going to go down to sport and you're going to find these. So one more time, you're going to go to wheels, wheel type. Alright, so wheels, wheel type, find sport, stock rims, Wagon Master, or Wangang Master. Those are the ones you want right there. Wangang Master. Those are the rims you want. Now you're gonna go with alloys for your. Now that you did that, let's go wheel color. Then make sure they're alloy. Now your tires, tire design. You don't want any writing, so leave that off. Leave stock tires, and then tire enhancements. Come down and make sure you add your bulletproof tires. And then tire smoke. You want black tire smoke. There you go, black tire smoke. Now, he didn't have any tinting for the window like this, so let's leave this as none. There you go, guys. That's the finished build. Let's pull outside to show you guys what it looks like. And how much you guys want to bet that when I pull outside it's gonna be dark out? Oh, what a shocker. It's dark out. Never fails, guys. Anytime I try to show you guys my vehicle, when it's dark out, it's just like impossible. I have an idea though. We can just pull under here because there's like lights. It's a good spot to show you guys. Alright guys, I think you can kind of see the vehicle now. This is Dom's 1950 Chevy Fleetline from Fast and Furious 5. Again, it's built on the brand new classic Broadway muscle car. You will get that car from the Legendary Motorsports. What you'll do is pull up in your phone, go to the internet, and you're going to find it on Legendary Motorsports. And then it should be right here on the top on the left, so you don't even have to go hunting for it. Alright, so the color you want is white. Click that. And then go to order. And then select the garage you want. And I'm not going to do that because I don't want to waste my money, but I already have one. But just hit X to complete your order. Wait about 5-10 minutes. Once you complete your purchase. Once you complete your purchase, after about 5-10 minutes, a little indication is going to pop up right above your map on the lower left-hand side of your screen, kind of where it just says Celebrity Solutions Agency down there. Right above that, in that area, it'll say that the car's been delivered to whatever garage you decide to stick it in. When that happens, pull up in your phone again, go to your contacts, find your mechanic, right? You know that mechanic guy? Find your mechanic, right? And have him deliver the car to you.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around.
Yep. And then what you're going to do is you're going to find the garage you stuck it in. Now, for me, it's in the auto shop, okay? It's going to be in whatever garage you put it in during your purchase. And there it is. See, it's in my auto shop. And then to get it delivered, I just hit X.
I'll get back to it then.
Alright. Now, once your mechanic delivers it to you, you would bring it down to your local Los Santos Customs. Does this car not have... Oh, that's interesting. The car doesn't have headlights, folks, because they removed apparently the headlights when I did all this. That's interesting. Okay, can't see now. Anyway, if you, yeah, and then you would bring it down here to the local Los Santos Customs for customization purposes. Yeah, this car doesn't have headlights. That's fun. They got removed, I guess, when I changed out the hood and everything. That's cool. That's the car. No headlights. Actually, I kind of look like if I'm drunk and don't know how to turn on my headlights. which is just plain scary when people do that. Alright. Hold on. Alright guys, we're gonna pull in here and then I can show you guys a finished look at this. Because it's still dark out, of course. Alright guys. So this is the finished build for Dom's 1950 Chevy Fleetline from Fast and Furious 5. This is the car he races in the Cuba scene. This car is cool. I really like this car and the way it turned out. The only thing I wish is they gave us a little bit better option for those rust liveries, because those two rust liveries were like just too much rust. I would like something kind of like just a little bit of rust in there, kind of. But I mean, I guess there is rust liveries. It's just a lot of rust, and Dom's car didn't have a lot of rust. I started putting up pictures of all these cars. Like when you guys click on the like the video, you'll see a preview picture, or at least you should when you go onto my videos. If you look at the preview picture, it'll show you exactly what it's supposed to look like, and you guys will see that it doesn't have that much rust on it. It just has a little bit here and there. Mostly it's primer, like white primer. The other thing I don't like about this car is this little silver thingy on this fender here, and this one on the other side, and I can't figure out how to remove those. I think they're actually permanent, but other than that, I really like this car. It came out awesome. But this is really cool. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. It looks exactly like Dom's car from Fast and Furious 5. This is the one that he races in Cuba. Okay, again, it's the Chevy Fleetline, the 1950. And in the game, it's called a Classic Broadway. It's the brand new car. They just added in for the current drug DLC they're doing. So, make sure you guys buy this and follow my video. If you guys are interested in building Dom's car, follow this, the video, and you'll be able to build this car for yourself in GTA. Also, make sure you guys go over and check out my channel. It has a ton of back builds for you guys to check out. I have a ton of playlists on there for you guys. If you're a fan of Fast and Furious, there's one on there called Making Fast and Furious Cars in GTA, which this one will be added to at the completion of the video. There's one on there called Marvel Comics, which is obviously all my Marvel comic builds. There's one on there called DC, which is all my DC comic builds. There's one on there called Disney, which has all of my Disney builds, such as Cars characters, Toy Story vehicles, anything and everything Disney related that I've built in GTA. It's on there. There's a playlist on there called Making Simpsons Cars in GTA. So make sure if you're a fan of the Simpsons and want to see what they drive, and then make that, check that playlist out. If you're a fan of Family Guy and you want to make the vehicles they drive, check out the Family Guy playlist, Making Family Guy Vehicles in GTA. If you're a fan of the horror genre, I have a horror genre playlist on there. It's called Making TV and Horror Cars in GTA. And then if you're a fan of making celebrity vehicles, I have a playlist on there now called Making the Cars of the Stars. Yes, one more time, that's Making the Cars of the Stars. And on that playlist, I currently have Betty White's 77 Cadillac, Elvis's pink Cadillac from Graceland. So just make sure you guys go over and check out that playlist. It's gonna be like a continuing playlist as I add to it. Also, guys, one thing I do on my playlist is if the car I'm building is a part of a series, like for example, the car I'm currently building is part of Fast and Furious, so this will be in my Fast and Furious playlist. But if it's a car that's not part of a series, I usually stick it in a playlist on there called Making TV and Movie Cars in GTA. That's kind of just my general playlist, and basically it has anything that's just like a one-off build that I build for a TV or a movie, from a TV or a movie show, and I just really build one of them. they go in there on that playlist. But if they're part of a series, they'll be in a playlist, you know, labeled, you know, for example, like this one, it'll be labeled Fast and Furious. So I make it really easy for you guys to figure out. If it's part of a playlist, it's likely going to be in a playlist labeled something like Fast and Furious or Cars, you know, you get the idea. And then, so make sure you guys go over there and check out my channel. I have tons of back builds. I'm something like 160 something videos on there now. So we're fast approaching 200. I know we can smash 200 vids. Do me a favor, guys, and if you're new here and it's the first time you're checking out my channel, smash the subscribe button. That way I can get my subscriptions up. And I'm always trying to get my subscribers up, so I'd appreciate if you guys can help me get my numbers up by smashing the subscribe button. Also, guys, if you're a fan, if you like this video, smash the like button for me. It lets me know you care. If there's a certain car that you guys want to see me make on a video, please let me know and I will do my best to make it for you. I do take requests, so I will do it for you in a future video. In the future, if you guys request a certain car, I will make it for you in GTA. Alright, guys, I appreciate you guys liking, commenting, subscribing. Go check out my channel with all the playlists. There's something over there for everybody to enjoy and at your viewing convenience. So guys, I appreciate you guys liking my video, commenting, and we will see you guys in a future video. Take care, everybody.